All right, we're back from 3D Experience World in Nashville, and I caught another cold, so I've been holding off for a little bit to put another video out. I'll run a little bit of footage of what we saw down there in Nashville. It's a pretty cool town, and then we'll get into the video. All right, we're in Nashville and there's a Taco Bell. Let me flip it around here with live music. Yeah, Nashville's a super cool town, so I can't wait to go back someday, but I think I heard we're going back to Dallas? I don't know, anyways. I don't know if I'm going to go back to that conference again. I was kind of the poster child for 1 year, 2019, and now they don't even know who I am, so I think I've learned everything I need to know, and who knows, may go back, may not. What am I working on today? Well, China. One word, China. A friend that I'm helping out with some fishing reels bought a bunch. I think he, to get a price break from China, he had to buy like 100 of these guys. There was a drawing. The drawing was approved, and the parts came in not to the drawing. So this is a steel sprocket. Nice, it's black anodized. Supposed to have a bigger hole for the shaft, and this hub didn't need to be this darn big. It's less turning time for them. This is one piece of steel actually, turned out of a bar stock, which is pretty impressive. But they counterbored these holes so they didn't have to tap as far. That's not going to help me in what I need to do. I need to these holes, according to the drawing, were supposed to be 90 degrees apart, two of them. They did them 120. So great. So now what I have to come in and do is turn down this hub so I can get a tap through this thing, and then drill and tap another hole 90 degrees from one of these guys here. So this is kind of what I'm doing on the CNC. I just run it. These are hard. So maybe in the process of heat treating for the teeth, they just did the whole thing. These are damn hard. So I got to come in and take some light cuts, 4-flute, coated end mill, and then tapping is no fun either. So I just set up a vise in the CNC, kind of like this, and throw a sprocket in, tighten down the chuck, give her a snug, there we go, and hit go. Program, for us, obviously the program was created in Mastercam, and yeah, hit the kill button. It's just two tools. I use a 1/2-inch end mill down here to hog out all that material. I am using coolant. Going pretty slow because I don't want to break tools. Stuck out here in the middle of the ocean. Tools are, you know, a few days away. So that's a half, and then I finish the bore with a 3/8. And these are just contour cuts, progressively getting smaller and smaller. And then the bore is a ramp right to size, no finish cut at all. So after they come off the CNC machine, I just go in and basically give them a chamfer with a hand tool and then break the edge out here, this edge out here. As you can see, it was sharp, so I decided to go ahead and break that edge. Anyway, chamfer both sides, and then we can take it over and drill and tap the hole. Okay, what I've been doing is chasing one of the holes because they're threaded terribly. So I got to clean out one hole, and then I just use a bolt to help me visualize 90. So set that guy up parallel to the top of the vise, and then just visually close enough, locate center of the hole, run this up. Yeah, then move back to a position I've defined as where I'm drilling all my holes. So go back to 0, you know, within reason. And then I use a large drill to kind of start it, so it doesn't wander all over the place, and that'll also kind of chamfer the hole a little bit, and then finish up with the small drill, the actual tap drill, and then run the tap. And I tap this by hand. I kind of start it like this, you know, feeding in. So I just don't want to break the tap, you know, so just kind of feeding by hand until it gets sticky, break the chips, feed a little more, and then pull it out and do it by hand. So that's my process. There you can see, pulled the big drill out. It's kind of a spot drill, you know, and then just run the little guy in. This material is incredibly hard for what I'm used to out of steel. This is, I don't know, it's probably 50, oh, see that? 58 Rockwell. Okay, I've got her in neutral right there. It's not in high or low. And I just kind of feed this in by hand. And then yank it out and tap, you know, with a tap handle by hand. So after I'm done running that tap in by hand, there's always a bit of a burr on the inside. So I've just got a, in this case 12 millimeter. I've just got a 12 millimeter end mill set up in this chuck. It's an empty machine. And just come over and chase that stuff out. This is good to go. So it came with set screws, so what I do is reinstall the set screws in the holes there to use. Just probably makes it a little easier for the guys to know which are the holes, you know, the one that's been chased and will work well, and then the new one. So pretty obvious. Sounds like we're switching tools out on the CNC. Anyway, I got to two-hand this. And that's this morning's work so far. It's currently, I think, 10:43 Saturday morning. I got started about 8:30. Had to do the programming and set up in the machine. And the fifth one is coming off the machine right now. Just finishing up. So this sadly is the state of manufacturing in the United States right now. Elliot, my buddy Elliot, doing these fishing reels, tried to source these sprockets from numerous manufacturers all over the United States, from Martin, huge, all the way down to small guys who themselves would actually source the stuff from China, and no one could compete, not even close, not even like a factor of 10 away from what he got done here from China. But it was incorrect. It was wrong. An entire batch of sprockets that are absolutely unusable. So now they have to go through, 10 minutes on the CNC and another 10 minutes of handwork. Each sprocket's got 20 minutes of labor into it. I'm at the telescope here working. I can't charge him money to do this because I'm using work equipment. Just kind of doing this as a community service project, trying to help a local guy with a great idea kind of get on top of the game. This is a state of manufacturing. People who outsource to China end up paying in the end. There's just, the quality is just not there. And I did get a chance while I was at 3D Experience World to talk to Titan Gilroy from Titans of CNC. Didn't think I was by myself, and I didn't think to get it on video. It was such a spontaneous thing. Just walking around and boom, there he was. And I shook his hand and told him that I send as many interns and people interested about this as I can to his website and to learn CNC stuff. So it was a cool contact. I invited him to come out to the Big Island, and we would give him a tour up inside one of the telescopes, but see if he takes us up on that or not. Anyway, that's our catch-up video from the holidays and then the travel thereafter. Get back into making cool stuff, and we'll see what the next video is. Maybe it'll be a hot rod part. Never know. Maybe we'll do the follow-up on accurately locating holes, because I did get some cool stuff in to test, and the Bridgeport was our problem. Edge finding on the Bridgeport. So maybe that'll be the next video. Anyway, make sure you subscribe and like and share this stuff. We got to get to 1,000 subscribers. We're only at like 320 something. And then we can start making a few dollars at this deal, and I can push the swag out, a lot of free stuff, and we'll see where it goes. It's not why I'm doing this. I'm doing it to again perpetuate the trade, because tool and die makers, machinists, we are going away. I mean, I've only got about 10 years left in the field, and then there's no one on this island, at least, that's interested in hurting themselves every day for work. I think it's a great career. Anyway, thanks for watching.